Here's a question I'll bet you didn't ask yourself today. What makes a good leader? Our next guest says she has the answer. Renowned researcher and 6-time New York Times bestselling author. Did you hear that? 6 times New York bestselling author. Brené Brown we're talking about. She has spent the past decades, also pronounced decades, studying courage and vulnerability. Has been working with corporate leaders on how to harness all of those things. So it's the topic of her latest book. It's called Strong Ground, The Lessons of Daring Leadership, the Tenacity of Paradox, and the Wisdom of the Human Spirit. Like that. First on CBS Mornings, like that too. Brené Brown, we're happy to say, joins us now. I'm so happy to see you again, Brené Brown.
It's great to see you.
It's always exciting when
Thanks
you stop by.
Great to have you here.
But let's start with Strong Ground and the way it got its title, because I have to think if it wasn't for a pickleball injury and your physical trainer, physical therapist, Tony, we might not have this book. What happened to
Tony
you?
the trainer. Okay, so it took me 2 years to try pickleball because I came up playing tennis.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing it. 2 years, it took me like 2 minutes to become addicted. So, and I got really competitive really fast. And then like everyone over 50, I got hurt. It is a very good game for the orthopedic community.
A lot of injuries, though.
A lot of injuries, right? So I get hurt and they send me to a trainer named Tony. And the first thing I do is take a test. And he's like, you scored a 10. And I was like, of course I did.
Yes.
Let's move some heavy stuff. And he's like, out of 22. You got a 10 out of 22. And the problem is, and I thought this, I'd never heard this before, even as an athlete growing up, he said, well, I've heard this before, you have no core, what's to speak of, none. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes like, you have no core. You have no lats, no glutes, and no stomach muscles. So you're using compensatory muscles, inefficient muscles, not built to do the work that you're trying to do on the court. Overcompensating, and you're getting hurt because you don't have the big muscles to use. So arms and legs, you're getting hurt. And I was like, what do you, let's go back to the part where I have no core. And he's like, right, no core. And so we started working out.
And he said strong.
Well, he told me one day, he's like, he called me Brown.
Yeah.
He was the first trainer that I could not manipulate with stories. He's like, I don't care, Brown, focus on the work. And so he's like, I need you to get into athletic stance. And I was like, he said, and he pushed me over. And he said, athletic stance. And I thought football, because I'm a football fan.
Right.
So I got down and he pushed.
And
he
you're
said,
off balance.
He said, when you're down in the ground, I was like, so every time I was gonna do an exercise, I would tell myself, strong ground, Brown, strong ground.
Gotta anchor yourself.
Trying to anchor myself. And then...
And how do you get from that to leadership? That's the thing that got me in this book.
Yeah, for the last 15 years, I've been working deeply in organizations with senior leaders. And I'm like, one, you're using inefficient muscle groups. And this is why it's not, you have no core, which is your people, your strategy, and your operations. You're getting injured. And then the big motto of Tony the trainer and Morgan the physical therapist was, you don't build on dysfunction. We do not just start moving stuff.
I thought that was
We
good.
get functional.
Right.
I don't care about your intensity. I want consistency. And then I was like, with AI, so many companies are building on dysfunction. You're not bringing your people along.
And there lies the faulty foundation.
And
when things go wrong.
That's it. And then you're getting hurt.
Speaking of dysfunction in our final minute here, the workplace has people of every different age. You write about concerns that younger generations expect to be rewarded for effort alone.
Yes.
Why?
So I have a mixed feeling. First of all, every time people complain about Gen Z, I'm always like, wait, look to your left and right, we raised them. I love them, but the difference between them and other generations is they want the why. They're not the I told you so generation, which I think right on. Get the why. I think one of the things about rewarding effort as success, we don't reward effort as mastery, but we should be rewarding effort with the most precious resource we have, our time. Hey, I see you busting your butt over here, doing great work. Your deliverables a little bit off. Let me sit with you, coach you, mentor you, and let's get it right.
That's validation and encouragement.
That's it, and coaching.
And coaching.
And in less than 30 seconds, you say what leaders need today more than anything is courage. And courage is courageous.
I mean...
Courage is contagious, sorry.
Yeah, we need braver leaders and more courageous cultures to face the maelstrom of change and uncertainty that we're not wired for.
All right, Brené Brown, always good. Thank you so much. Strong Ground is on sale wherever you like to buy your books.